Hello and welcome back, YouTubers. Today we are reviewing a game known as Megaman Maverick X. This is a remake of the original Megaman X for Super Nintendo, and that was released quite some time ago. This game was released a little while ago as well, and it actually updated the graphics, allowed you to play as another character known as Vile, and introduced several cutscenes and story gap fillers that allowed you to understand what actually really happened. As you can see from the screen here, new game, continuing movie, Mega Man powered up demo. Let's just go ahead and select the new game. You can select between Mega Man X and Vile, as you can see, and each story takes a different route. Vile's ending, without spoiling it too much, may not be what you think it will be. So if you're interested in seeing Vile's side of the story, go ahead and check it out. It's quite a good game, but do know you have to beat it with Mega Man X first to unlock Vile. But it is worth it. So pretty much we're introduced to a cutscene here that gives us some background information on what's really going on. It is 21XX. Robots have the capability to think and act for themselves as they have been created. We call these robots Reploids. The age of humankind and robots working together has begun. But as history proves itself, robots and humans don't work together so well. And thus begins the Age of Sigma. Yes, guys, if you're not familiar with Sigma, he's not a nice fella. So, Mega Man Maverick X is a spiffed up remake of the first Mega Man X, featuring updated graphics, as I said, boss dialogue, 3D rendered cutscenes, and some really cool stuff. More or less everything is exactly the same from Mega Man X, and nothing was taken away, but tons of stuff was added. There are two difficulty modes now, normal and hard. You can exit stages without clearing them. Unfortunately, you can't shoot through walls anymore. Weapon energy is refilled whenever you lose a life. Sigma's palace is entirely revamped. That's one of the big things. The Zero Buster fires a different charged blast than the Light Capsule Buster. Some weapons function a bit differently than before. Not very many, and they don't function that differently. And the biggest change really is just in playing as Vile. To be honest, all these same bosses are here. Vile's big winner here. He's the one that brings most of the people to the table. So, strictly speaking, from a reviewing perspective, Mega Man X is an excellent find for the action-adventure enthusiast. If you really find yourself enjoying them shoot-em-ups and the ones where you're moving a lot, constant action, you know? You're just going really quick, you're shooting and you're running, and you're shooting and you're running, and these are the games you really like, then this is the game for you, because you're going to be needing to be on your toes. Though some of the bosses may be easier than others, I assure you, if you are not good at figuring out the timing of certain moves, you will not be able to defeat these bosses. Because they'll use their abilities, their superior agility, and talents against you. So, pretty much I'll give you the lowdown. Without spoiling it, and if you've never played the Mega Man X series, I've already spoiled quite a bit in regards to the mystery being solved, but if you watch the video, you already know this, and you probably know this about Mega Man X. You'll be fighting 8 Robot Masters and 1 final Robot Master. This game is called the Day of Sigma because upon that day, a huge torrent of nuclear missiles is launched and it destroys the city. And it is up to you and Zero to figure out what has happened. So you are the Special Forces Maverick investigation team, and you are the ones who bring Mavericks to justice. This individual has actually incited a Reploid rebellion and has the capacity to inspire rebellion in all these Reploids. I was thinking of a different word, not traitorism, I don't know what you would call it exactly, but pretty much they rebel against everyone. Storm Eagle and Chill Penguin were part of the task force that were assigned to deal with these Reploids, and they end up turning against you, and there's nothing you can do, you have to defeat them. So, without spoiling it any further, just leave it at that. Discuss the graphics, the gameplay, the sound, and overall presentation. So graphics get an A+, even though they are quite blocky and reminiscent of a PS1 era. I think it is a wonderful update from the SNES version. This is not 2.5D, this is strictly 2D with some very limited 3D aspects in the background. Though the backgrounds are very wonderful, and I love these warning screens. It really gets you into the game, like you're in trouble now.
Vile.
This is one of the updates.
I should have known you'd be involved in Sigma's rebellion.
Rebellion? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just here to cause trouble for you.
X is like, oh my god, what? But yeah. The sound is excellent. The voice acting really sounds on point. I have to say X sounds a little bit childish, but the way the game is worked around, I think he's supposed to sound childish. I'm not 100% sure on it. I don't know if it really hits me at home. I just think, X sounds a little bit childish, and that's all I think. Other than that, all the sound effects are great. There's no lapse or anything with the sound effects at all. And it's really great. The gameplay's spot on, controls are great. At first you might have a little bit of trouble using the control stick. And yeah, that can be a little bit annoying, again, because it's the PSP, but other than that, it's not bad. So, graphics, controls, sound, they all get an A from me. 100% spot on. Great. As for the gameplay, if you're not into these action adventure games, I would stay away from this because after playing through it a couple times, there's no reason to keep playing it over and over again. You might pick up and play it one time or another, and that's all great and good, and it's wonderful to have in your collection and keep, but I definitely don't think the replay value is there, besides 1 or 2 times. So that's my verdict. I give the gameplay and the replay value a B+.
All I know is that he's our enemy now.
It'll be great to play through once or twice, but after that, there's very little replay value. Overall, Mega Man X Maverick Hunter X is one of my favorite PSP games of all time, and I am very happy that Capcom released it and filled in the blotches of the Day of Sigma, telling me what exactly happened. So, if you're not familiar with the series, this is a great way to start, and a great way to jump in and find out what Mega Man was all about.
Large-scale Mavericks have been
So guys, I'm Protomario, and I'm signing out, and I give Mega Man Maverick Hunter X an A-.
Like the rebellion has begun.
A definite must pick up for the PSP, and at least try and play through it one time. I'm Protomario, I'm signing out, and hey guys, hopefully I'll see you playing Mega Man Maverick Hunter X soon.